Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are a regular here. This is the continuation of the Idaho 4 series of readings, and today I'm looking at the energy and intentions of Mr. Eric Gower, who was the private driver slash Uber driver, bone of contention, that collected Kaylee and Maddie from the grub truck, I believe, and took them back to the house that night before they were unalived. So after having done some research on this guy, he was questioned by the police, and he had an alibi to say that he was at Taco Bell after he went straight to Taco Bell after dropping them off. But there's something about the timings which don't quite add up. But anyway, I think he is suspicious. His wife also works for MPD. Ex-wife, I think. I don't think they're together anymore. But we're going to find out. So, stray card. I believe put that one to one side. This is a psychic reading. I use tarot cards and oracle cards and occasionally get messages from spirit, and nothing I claim in these readings do I say is factual. It is for entertainment purposes only, and I encourage you to interpret the cards and the messages in your own way. So let's get going with this, starting with the Clarifying Life Situations deck as always. Okay, so the first card is Breakthrough. It says navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. And with that we have a real promise. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. He made a promise. What promise did he make, and who did he make it to? And breakthrough. So we're moving, actually I'm going to do this one. This was a stray card that was in with that deck, so I'm going to read this. Okay, promiscuous, sleeps around, a hot free-for-all, sleeps with your man. I don't know what this is to do with, but there is something about don't know if I can use the word. There is something here about women of the night. Did he enjoy paying for extracurricular activities, possibly. The next deck is What's the Vibe? So we've got 4 cards. We have harmony, balance, peace, happiness. We have sipping, rumours, gossip and nosy. Shattered, broken, nightmares, failures. And then this one, drowning, over your head, overextended and rock bottom. I'd like to know when he broke up with his wife. Were they still together at the time? Because if they broke up afterwards, that's interesting. I also read that she no longer wanted to have any association with his name. And again, I don't know if that's since the unalivings or whether that was before. This rumours and gossip. Is interesting. And the drowning card. Again, I don't know anything about him. Failures. Let's see, when we pull the tarot, this is the Places Oracle. Got another 4 cards. We have concert, post office, temple and casino. So concert, live performance. Post office, mail delivery, written correspondence, package tracking. What did he do? He's a private driver. But did he make deliveries? Did he deliver? I don't think it was substances. I don't think it's that. But I do think that there's something about him something to do with deliveries that was shady. We've also got temple, spiritual practices, meditation, reflection, spiritual guidance. And this one is casino. Gambling, excitement, card tables, jackpot moments, betting and odds. Did he have a gambling problem? Why do I get... I'm just getting this like energy of him, which has got nothing to do with gambling. I don't know why I'm getting this. It's something to do with him liking people that are a bit too young. This is a weird card as well. This is giving me vibes of some sort of secret society. And I don't like that either, the live performance. It's like... I'm thinking sexual. So the next deck is a new deck. This is the first time I'm using it, and it's called the Mystic Black Rose. So we've got influences, others involved, third parties, intervention and manipulation. He's in some kind of involved with some shady people, or shall I say rings, is what I'm getting. And this one is emotions, like waves, in and out, crashing, unpredictable. There's another reference to water. That image, look at it, if it will focus. If you can see, there's like this that way. I wonder what happened between him and his wife, why they broke up. This is the vocab deck. So we have bulbous, even with his mouth covered. The man's, oh my God, I cannot believe what I'm reading. Even with his mouth covered, the man's bushy eyebrows and bulbous nose were instantly recognisable. That's the front of the card. You saw me shuffle them, guys. These are just vocabulary cards. They don't have a theme. There's no true crime or dark theme, or they're just vocabulary cards. The next card, scale. The scaly creature quickly and effortlessly scaled the cliff face. Synonyms: climb, ascend, to climb up and over something very high and steep. When the giantess stood next to a tree, we gained a better idea of her scale, size, especially in comparison to something. I wonder how tall he is. Man, I've only seen a brief picture of him. You'll see a picture of him on the thumbnail. I'm certainly going to be having another look now to see what his eyebrows and things are like. Wow. That was unexpected. The last of the oracle cards. Ample. The tree in the playground provided an ample supply of apples for the cookery class. Synonyms: profuse, copious, plentiful, generous. Example: we made sure we left the house with ample time to reach the airport. We made sure we left the house with ample time to reach the airport. Synonyms: enough, more than enough, sufficient, enough or more than enough. This is crazy, guys. I wonder if he made some sort of move on one of them on the way back. Okay, let's clarify. I'm using the Lost Hollow deck. Now, I'm not saying that what Dylan stated in her mine's gone blank, witness statement was true or accurate, or even if she was told what to say. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying she actually saw a man in the house with bushy eyebrows, but the fact that those words have come up is something so significant. And the fact that he is or was related to someone who worked for Moscow Police Department is again so significant. Okay, so let's have a look at breakthrough. Breakthrough clarified by Lovers reversed and the Ten of Cups reversed. This is something to do with the breakup of his marriage. Leaving his family. Again, I don't know if he's got children, but this is like the separation type. The time he separated from his wife and left the family home is what I'm seeing here. But why is it a breakthrough? Maybe his wife had a breakthrough and that's why they broke up. It doesn't have to be about that night. Could have been stuff going on before that. What did she find out about him? Real promise, clarified by the Six of Cups reversed and the Six of Swords reversed. Real promise. Something here about the past, because we have the word past on this card, real promise, release chains of the past. We have the Six of Cups in reverse, which is trying to detach from something in his past. The Six of Swords reversed is about escaping from his past. He was trying to escape from his past, but what part are we talking about? Are we talking about as in that night? Is he trying to escape from that? Or is it something else, something bigger? And I think it's something bigger. Like he was promised something that would have meant he could escape from his past. It would no longer be something that he had to worry about. So, promiscuous. Clarified by strength. And the Five of Wands. He was not a very nice man. He's not a very nice man. So if he did use the services of young ladies, let's just say, he did like to overpower them. That's the Strength card. And the Five of Wands is being a bit too rough, let's put it that way. Was he a little bit too rough with his wife? Did they have physical fights? I say physical fights. Did he abuse her? Harmony. Clarified by the Three of Swords. And the Sun in reverse. He was trying to keep the peace. That's what this card's about. Harmony, peace. See the word peace. Three of Swords is heartbreak. She found something out, definitely, about him that broke her heart. And the Sun in reverse is lies, deceit, cover-ups. So we have sipping, rumours, gossip and nosy. Even that's it. That feels, I don't know, like someone got too close or asked too many questions. It feels like that. Clarified by the Page of Wands and the Star. So the Star is public, being in the public eye or public recognition, public attention. And the Page of Wands. Someone young was suspicious of him and was asking questions. Someone close to the case. Do you know what? I don't know why I think it's Olivia Gonsalves was suspicious of him. I don't know what her sign is, but straight away I'm getting that name. Because she could be seen as being someone who's nosy or like to gossip, but this was for good reason. And then we've got shattered, broken, nightmares, failures. Comes with the Five of Swords reversed. And the Four of Swords. This was some sort of argument or disagreement or clash ensued with someone. But he managed to get away from it. He managed to get out of it somehow. That's what the Five of Swords in reverse is about. It's almost like that energy of dropping a bomb and walking off in the opposite direction. The Four of Swords is coming to some sort of agreement, or it's almost like what I'm getting with this is like someone knew something about him and they had proof, but whoever had that information knew something about that person as well. So it was a case of, if you do this, then I'm going to do this. I'm going to out you. You out me, I'll out you. So they had to come to a mutual agreement for their own protection. Drowning. Clarified by strength. And the Fool. even this strength card, I don't know if I'm seeing things, but that looks like someone trying to hold someone's head down under the water. What is going on with this reading? And the Fool. The other thing I was getting earlier on in the reading was that he was a bit of a drinker. And I was getting that from Kaylee, like so many times he was drunk. She knew him when he was many times she, you know, when she saw him or interacted with him, he was drunk. Or she has a memory of him when he was drunk. I don't know what this drowning card's about though. If anyone knows, please enlighten me. So let's get into the next lot. So now we're on Casino. Clarified by the Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. And the Eight of Cups reversed. I keep getting this, like being part of a, some sort of cult, or not a cult, like satanic, I don't know, it's weird. Eight of Cups reversed. Leaving and then going, leaving and thinking you're done and going back because you're not done. Wow, it's like he dropped them off and then realised that he's not done, so he went back. What was he not done with? This case just gets more and more complex. I just don't get it. Temple. Clarified by the Moon. It's definitely something weird. And the Two of Cups. So again, this is something occult, something dark, something the Two of Cups. It's like when I mentioned before that he enjoyed the services of young ladies. It's like they're not just any young ladies. It's like almost part of ritualistic stuff. Post office. What was it he was doing or delivering, or some sort of packages? What was it? What was it? Clarified by the Emperor reversed. The Seven of Wands. It's like his job to protect someone, but someone who was very... I wouldn't use the word evil, but concert. Clarified by justice. Two of Pentacles. So justice, live performance justice. It's like someone was getting justice, or someone was, whatever it wasn't justified, put it that way, and it was I don't know, it's almost like if you were part of a cult or a ritual, a satanic, I don't know, ring or something, that if someone in that circle betrayed trust or broke protocol or did something, they would be dealt with, and it would be live streamed to the others so they could see what happens. You know, it's like be made an example of. So weird. I'm really sorry it's gone down this like route. I don't know. Influences, others involved, third parties, intervention, manipulation. Clarified by the Eight of Swords. See, that card always gives me the energy of being tied up. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse. It's like someone was tied up that they thought had been knocked out, and then they realised that person wasn't, that they were coming round. They were conscious when they thought they were unconscious, or they were coming to, is what I'm getting from this. And then we've got emotions like waves. God, I hope one of them wasn't actually drowned and it was made to look like... And then this is clarified by the Five of Pentacles reversed. It's like not having to hide anymore. No longer having to hide, no longer having to... It's not hide, it's... be discreet, if that makes sense. It's like being able to live life normally again. And then we've got the one big card, Bulbous, which was the one that said, even with his mouth covered, the man's bushy eyebrows were instantly recognisable. Just so, in case you didn't see it the first time. Who is this? Is this him? Is this describing Mr. Gower? clarified by what is this? Strength. It can't be strength, we've had strength. It's either strength or the Eight of Swords, and we've had the Eight of Swords. What on earth? Hang on. Yeah, there's the Eight of Swords. Where's strength then? Sorry guys. Definitely had strength. There's strength. Okay, this isn't strength. I do apologise. I know what this is because strength and justice is sometimes reversed. So, that's justice. I thought we had justice as well. I'm so confused. Well, I'm going to say this is justice. Which is coming in with that bulbous card. This is really weird. I think there's a mistake in this deck because look, this is justice and it's card 11, which is what it should be. And then we have, where's the other one? So sorry, this is like probably really boring for you. Five of Pentacles. So that says 11. It's got X and a 1 at the top. And we've got another X and 1 at the top, which is strength. So there's a cock up here because we've got two cards. One is strength, one is justice, unless they've just said, look, you can have either or sort of thing, which means we've got two strength cards. Which is either strength or justice, whichever way you want to look at it, this one. And then we've got the Four of Cups, like I said, in reverse. And then, did we do the influences card? I'm lost now, guys. Influences, did we do that one? Others involve third parties. Like I said, it feels like this is a large group of people. I'm not saying they were all there that night, but we're not talking about a small organised group. We're talking about a large group of people. So the last two cards are Ample and Scale. See, Ample, I mean, both these cards could indicate that he was quite tall, I think. Page of Swords. Page of Swords could be either Kaylee or Maddie, because this would be a card for Gemini. And without being rude, when I think of Ample, I think of Kaylee, because she, you know, she was quite well built. And it's something that he would have been attracted to. but also that part that says we made sure we left the house with ample time to reach the airport. I mean, he says he went to Taco Bell. Did he? Where else did he go? Page of Swords. And then scale, climb, ascend. That either means that there's something about climbing something to get away from something, or it's about his ascension. Whatever he's been involved in, did he level up after this? Did he get some sort of, accreditation, was he recognition for what his involvement was, if he's involved? Clarified by the Magician reversed and Judgment reversed. What a dark reading. The Magician reversed is like the person who pulls the strings, the master manipulator. Judgment in reverse is like you can do no wrong. It doesn't matter how dark, how heinous, how evil, how deprived. It doesn't matter. There is no such thing in this person's eyes. I'm not saying in Eric Gower's eyes, and whoever this Magician in reverse is, it's like it's a different world. I wasn't expecting this reading to go like this, guys, at all. I had my suspicions. I thought something's not quite right there, but I did not expect this. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that with you. I think that's enough for one night. But if anyone is interested in booking a reading, I've linked my booking page below in the description, so please feel free to have a browse. And I will see you next time. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement that I return to you tenfold. See you next time. Enjoy the journey.